Hagia Sophia, also pronounced Hagia Sophia, now officially known as the Hagia Sophia Grand Mosque, was formerly an Orthodox Christian church of Hagia Sophia. It is surely one of the best antique places of worship located in Turkish city Istanbul. This architectural wonder was built in 6th century as a cathedral in Constantinople, modern-day Istanbul, Turkey. It remained the largest church of Eastern Roman Empire for 1,000 years. In 1453, the Ottoman Empire took over the city and Muslims converted this church into a mosque. The fate of this place didn't stop here, and it was 1935 when Turkey converted this mosque into a secular museum. Hagia Sophia was Turkey's most visited tourist attraction in 2015 and 2019. However, the fate changed again. In 2020, Turkey re-established it as an Islamic worship place and reopened it as a mosque. Completed during the reign of Eastern Roman Emperor Justinian I, the Hagia Sophia name means Holy Wisdom. The church is considered the essence of Byzantine architecture. It is regarded as the most important Byzantine structure and one of the world's greatest monuments. It was designed by Greek geometers Isidore of Miletus and Anthemius of Tralles, and it was completed in just 6 years. It was then the world's largest interior space. It was also among the first to have fully pendantive dome. Hagia Sophia is said to have changed the history of architecture. The interior is decorated with mosaics and marble pillars. It has 2 floors, which are centered on a giant nave, and above this nave is a great dome ceiling. The 2 floors include a ground floor and a gallery. The thinking behind the Byzantine church's galleries was the separation of genders and different social classes during the church services. The most striking element in the construction of Hagia Sophia is the dome. The building material used for the construction of dome consisted of only mortar and brick. It is 102 feet in diameter and 184 feet in height from the floor level. It sits comfortably on arches between piers called pendentives, which were unique at those times. The first dome was built by Anthemius and Isidore and was shaped in a circle. However, it couldn't bear its weight and it eventually collapsed. When the dome collapsed, Justinian appointed Isidore the Younger, whose work of art survives till today. Beneath the dome are 40 windows. Through these windows comes the sunlight floating all around the building and sparkling the mosaics. The windows are not only a source of sunlight, but also relax the pressure of the dome on pendentives. Hagia Sophia experienced many alterations in its status and structure. The first major change that this artistic work faced was after the fall of Constantinople to the Ottoman Empire in 1453. It was converted to a mosque by the conqueror Sultan Mehmed. This iconic building underwent many other significant changes. The bells, ambo, and altar all were removed and relics were also destroyed. Changes didn't end there. The mosaics depicting Jesus and his mother Mary, Christian saints, and angels all were eventually destroyed or plastered over. As in Islam, it is not allowed to post any type of picture or portrait in mosque. However, the dome still contains the mosaic of Jesus and his mother Mary. Also, the mosaics containing the pictures of some angels are still there. Although all these events changed Hagia Sophia, but it was beautified by the additional Islamic architectural features such as 4 minarets, a mimbar, and a mihrab, which is a place which indicates the direction of a prayer. It is also called Qibla. From its initial conversion to the mosque until the construction of Blue Mosque in 1616, it was the main worship place for Muslims in Istanbul. The glorious Hagia Sophia remained a mosque until 1931, when it was closed to the public for 4 years. It was reopened by Secular Republic of Turkey in 1935 as a museum. In July 2020, another historical change took place when the Turkish Council of State declared the Cabinet's 1934 decision invalid to establish the museum, reversing the monument's status. But it did not end here. The Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan also ordered the reclassification of Hagia Sophia as a mosque. It is pointed by the authorities that 1934 decree was ruled to be unlawful, according to both Ottoman law and the Turkish law, as the Sultan Mehmed has designated the site a mosque. The president defended his decision by saying that the country has used its sovereign rights in reversing it to the mosque. He further added that like all our mosques, the door of Hagia Sophia will be open to locals and foreigners, also for the Muslims and non-Muslims. However, this designation is not smooth. It is absolutely controversial, invoking condemnation from the Turkish opposition, UNESCO, the World Council of Churches, and many other international leaders and organizations. But it also sparked a wave of happiness and hope among the Muslims of the whole world.